Voters in Blue Springs will decide on a $40 million general obligation bond next week, with the money going to street improvements. Fox 4's Crystal Martinez is live at City Hall tonight. So, Crystal, which areas would get that money if this vote passes?
Well, Kevin, an assessment found that these areas, which some Blue Springs residents may call trouble spots, are mainly places where the streets are in rough condition and traffic gets backed up.
Monday marks 8 days until Election Day. It was also the night residents in Blue Springs could talk with city leaders about a bond they'll be voting on next week.
It seemed like they'd taken a lot of time to think out what would be some of the good projects and effective use of the money.
It's a general obligation bond of $40 million, which will help fund 8 different projects, all of which include improving streets and infrastructure.
When you live in a city with this size and in this area, you get traffic backups and signals you just have to wait at, and if you add a turn lane, it can reduce your headache a little bit throughout the day.
To pick out the troubled spots, the city hired a consultant to conduct an assessment, inspecting the streets in the city. The results, 4.4% or 11.5 miles were rated as failed, and 34.6% or 90.3 miles were rated poor.
The great thing about this bond issue, it will address a majority of the failed streets and also some segment of the poor streets as well.
The city says the bond will not increase taxes.
For decades now, this is the same debt service levy. It's not going to change. The tax rate's not going to change. We're just simply extending that rate into the future to help fund some of these projects.
Some of the projects include improving part of Walnut Street, streetlight improvements on Adams Dairy Parkway, and at the top of the list, the Neighborhood Street Preservation Program, preventing neighborhood streets from getting worse.
And that neighborhood street prevention program could start as soon as next spring. Now, the bond is issued over 20 years, so it could be some time before they get to those other projects. If this bond doesn't pass, Kevin, then that means the city will have to look at other options to fund these vital improvements.
Thank you, Crystal. Crystal Martinez live in Blue Springs tonight.